1, go. And a 130 up the hill. And you have a 1 right over crest jump. And you're into a care 1 right. And that's into a 2 left around the bale. And a caution slow crest and a 4 right over gravel at the pole. And a 40 out of this and a 4 left. It's a fast 4 left. And a 40 out of this and a crest. And you have a long 2 right. And a slow 2 left over the crest jump. And a square right over gravel at the gate. 1 left out of this into a 4 right. And you have a 40 out of this and a 5 left. And then a long 1 right. That's your 5 left, long 1 right, and a long 4 left at the gate. And then a short 5 right after it. And then a 3 left over the crest jump. And then an 80 and a 5 left over crest at the gate. And then a fast 3 left under the trees. So fast 3 left under the trees here and 100 up the middle. And then you have a 5 right at the pole over gravel, the standing water at it. And a 60 out of this. And a 4 left past the wall. So 4 left past the wall into a 3 right, don't cut it. And a fast 5 left and it opens. And then you have a 60 out of this and a jump at the lane. And a 40 and a 2 right over the gravel. And a 1 left over crest jump. And a 60 and a care right on crest. And a 3 left. So you have a care right on crest and a 3 left and a jump. And a 3 right, don't cut over gravel. And then a 2 left long at the pole. And a 1 right over the crest. And then an 80 over the jumps. And then a 2 right at the yellow post down here. And it's only 80 down into your chicane right entry 3 bales. Now you've 60 out of this and a square right. So 60 out and a square right and a 40. So it's only 40 and a watch gravel hairpin left. And don't cut it. And then a 1 right after it. And a 170 over the rough. And then you have a turn square right, don't cut down here. So a turn square right, don't cut. And then you have a 1 right over crest and enjoy the view when you go round. And a 170. Now you have a chicane right entry 3 bales down here. So you have 60 out of this. And a 1 left over crest bump. And it tightens in 100. And then you have a chicane left entry 3 bales. So it's left 3 bales into a 2 right directly after. And then you have a 250 over the rough, so you can push on it, it's okay. And a 1 right down here and 100 up the hill. And then you have a caution crest bump. And then a tight 3 right, it's slippy if wet. And it's 2 left and it opens over the crest. And a 40 downhill into a 2 right past the sign. And then a 60. And a 1 right over crest. And a 60. And a 2 left. And a 60. And a 3 left over crest, don't cut it. And then you have a 200 up the hill. So it's your 3 left, don't cut. And then you have a 200 up the hill. And a 3 right over crest and it opens. So you have a 3 right here over crest and a 1 left after it and 100. And a 1 right over crest at the green hedge and a crest and a 1 left and 100. And you have a chicane right entry 3 bales. So you have 100 here. Right entry 3 bales. And you have 40 out of this and a 3 right. And an 80. And a 3 left over crest and a 60 and a 2 right, you can go on it and a flat crest. And a 1 right. And a 400 up the middle. And then a 1 right at the top and a crest. And a 1 right again. And 100. And then you have a 3 right at the sign. So you'll see the sign, a 3 right. That's it, 3 right here. And a 2 left after it. 80 and a 1 right. And a 100 and you're into a chicane right entry 3 bales. Right entry 3 bales and a 60 out of this. And a long 2 right over the crest and 100 and a 2 left at the pole. So 2 left here at the pole and 100 and a 1 right over crest at the church. And a 150 down the middle, it's slippy. And then you're into your dirty 3 left, but get in line for it. And you have a 1 right after it. And a 60 and a crest and a 60. And a 1 right. And you have an 80. And then you have a care 2 left over the crest jump. And a 150. And a 1 right. So this is your 150 you're on now. And a 1 right over crest and a 150 out. And a 1 left. And you have a mid-long crest. And 100. you've a 1 left over crest, and an 80, and a 2 right over crest, and a 150, and you've a chicane right entry 3 bails. That's it, 3 bails. 2 left after it, and a 2 left again, and then you have a 2 right, so this is your 2 left again, and you have a 2 right after it, and a 150, and you have a long 2 right over crest, and it tightens, and then you have a crest and a 2 left. You can push on round the 2 left, and then a 400, you can go on it, and then you have a crest at the top here, don't lift, you have a 150 after it, and then you have a 1 right over crest at the wall, and a 130, that's it, 1 right over crest here and a 130, then you have a chicane left entry 3 bails. Now after this you have a 2 left over crest, and a 150, and a 1 left, and a 100, and you have a chicane right entry 3 bails, so right entry 3 bails. Now out of this you have a caution slow 1 left over crest, and into a 4 left, it's slippy, and a 150, so this is a 4 left, slippy, 150 out and a crest, and you have a 2 right over the bridge, so that's a 2 right over the bridge here, and an 80 out of that, and a 4 right, and then it's into a 2 left, don't cut it, and a 40, and a fast 3 left, and a jump, and a 40, so this is your fast 3 left jump, 40, 1 right over the finish, and a 60, and a 4 left,